The long-standing good partnership between the United States President and the German Chancellor is reportedly over. The recent criticism by Chancellor Merz regarding the Iran war has ignited a fresh wave of public backlash from President Trump against the German head of government. US President Donald Trump has once again voiced strong criticism against German Chancellor Friedrich Merz. Writing on Truth Social, President Trump stated that the Chancellor should work harder to end the war between Russia and Ukraine, asserting that Merz has been totally ineffective in this regard. Furthermore, President Trump urged the Chancellor to repair his broken country, specifically highlighting issues such as migration and energy supply. He also advised Merz to spend less time impeding those who are eliminating the Iranian nuclear threat and thereby making the world, including Germany, a safer place. This latest outburst follows a previous threat made by President Trump on Wednesday concerning the potential withdrawal of some US forces from Germany. He wrote on Truth Social that the United States is currently reviewing and evaluating a possible reduction in troop presence in Germany, adding that a decision is expected soon. Currently, approximately 39,000 US soldiers are stationed in Germany, representing nearly half of the total troops distributed across Europe. The Ramstein Air Base in particular stands as one of the most crucial US military bases globally and plays a decisive role in operations, including the ongoing conflict with Iran. Over the past several days, the US President has repeatedly targeted Germany and Chancellor Merz through his social media posts. On Tuesday, President Trump asserted on Truth Social he has no idea what he is talking about. He added that it was no wonder Germany is doing so badly, both economically and in other respects. President Trump also controversially accused Merz of agreeing to allow the regime in Tehran to acquire nuclear weapons, a claim that runs contrary to factual evidence. Chancellor Merz has, in fact, repeatedly stated that Iran must not be allowed to possess such weapons. The trigger for President Trump's recent anger appears to be Chancellor Merz's critical remarks regarding the Iran war. Merz had accused the United States of lacking an exit strategy for ending the conflict against Tehran. The Chancellor explained, "The problem with such conflicts is always, you don't just have to get in, you also have to get out again. We saw that very painfully in Afghanistan for 20 years. We saw it in Iraq." He concluded that the Americans had quite obviously entered this war in Iran without any strategy. Despite the current tensions, the US President and the German Chancellor maintained a good relationship for a considerable period. President Trump had often praised Merz for his policies during previous visits to the Oval Office. Chancellor Merz on Wednesday had publicly disagreed with the notion that the relationship between the two leaders had deteriorated. He stated, "The personal relationship between the American president and me is, at least from my perspective, unchanged good. We are still in good discussions with each other." However, President Trump's recent strong statements suggest a significant shift in this dynamic. What's your take on Trump escalates feud with Merz over Iran war troops? Share your view in the comments. Do you think this will matter in the next news cycle? This video was generated using artificial intelligence.